Welcome to Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve. Good morning, everybody. I am coming to you this morning from Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve in Grayslake, Illinois. It is at this location that we're going to check out all of the trails here at Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve. When you park at the southern end of Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve, the parking lot is over here. They got some bike racks. This is a restroom in here, and they have one of the big maps. This is actually a pretty cool setup for the map. Not quite as nice as Independence Grove, but pretty cool nonetheless. Looks like they got drinking fountains, garbage cans. They have some picnic tables here that are not sheltered. Looks like a greenhouse or something over here. Not exactly sure what that's about. Let's take a look at the trails here on the map. So we're right down here by the parking lot and the restrooms. So they have a big 3.5 mile loop here, and then a 1.2 mile loop over here, and then a couple of side trails around here. Note that one of the things that makes Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve great is the fact that the Millennium Trail runs right through the top of it. So you don't just have access to the trails here, you have access to a larger trail system, both above here, the Millennium Trail, and below here at Prairie Crossing Trail, which you could head south on. In fact, one of the rides that we do ends here at Rollins Savanna, and we started at Lakewood Forest Preserve, hop on the Millennium Trail, connect to the Prairie Crossing Trail, and then make our way up to here. According to the map here, this building here must be the Native Seed Nursery, which is actually on the map here. You could also see they have an observation area over here and up here. We're gonna check those out, and an additional parking lot here with a restroom we're gonna check out. On this side over here, sheltered, you do have access to the typical map that they'll show at the forest preserves here. You have a big picture of all of the forest preserves here in Lake County. So right now we're up here at Rollins Savanna. The last forest preserve I did was Independence Grove over here. That ride from Lakewood Forest Preserve basically hops on the Millennium Trail, comes up Prairie Crossing, then you take that basically all the way to Rollins Savanna. It's a super easy ride. You may say to yourself, Cynical Zombie, you've already done this forest preserve. I do have a handful of forest preserves that I'm gonna reshoot just to bring everything up to date. There's ones I haven't ridden in a couple of years, and there are some forest preserves I've been through where the forest preserve wasn't actually the focus, like when I went through McDonald Woods. So I'm gonna redo McDonald Woods. When I went through here, it was actually part of a ride on the Millennium Trail, so I will do a video dedicated just to McDonald Woods up there. But the more of these forest preserves I get done, the closer I'm getting complete with riding all of the forest preserves that have bike trails. Prairie Wolf is one I still need to do, Fort Sheridan, and that thing that's right below Fort Sheridan that's not on this map. I do have to get up to Spring Bluff up there still, but slowly but surely getting all of these done.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable?
I said, that's him.
Is-
That's Cynical Zombie.
No way.
How you doing? I love your videos. You are the best.
Am I?
I have to tell, I just have to shake your hand. You do such a fantastic job.
All right, so we're about to get started. Just had a long conversation with a couple subscribers who are actually out here riding the trail here because they saw my previous video. Always very awesome to hear that. Also just met the guy who runs the unofficial Shopify podcast. He's riding an e-bike on these trails. Very cool. So I'm gonna follow the loop here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go up here around, then come around this way and make around the full loop here. Let's check out Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve. All right, so as you saw, I followed that little side path. Apparently this side path comes right out at Third Lake. I guess that's Third Lake over there. I know that Third Lake is over here. I think Fourth Lake is north of here. I don't know if there's a first or second lake. If you know, let me know in the comments below. It looks like this side path comes out right here at US Route 45, and this one's split up Dada Drive this way and Grant Avenue this way here. Ooh, check out that building. All right, so at this point here, we've reached the point where if you want to ride on the Millennium Trail heading north, you could turn here and take the tunnel underneath Rollins Road. If I remember correctly, that will connect you to Fourth Lake Forest Preserve. But we're just gonna head down there, check out the tunnel, and then continue making our way this way. We've made it to the parking lot here at Drury Lane. They have restrooms here, garbage cans. I see a couple of picnic tables back this way. Nothing sheltered. We are up here at this point. We started down here and made our way up this way and did the loop here and checked out the little connector, and we went up to the tunnel here. So now we made our way past that bird viewing area here, and this is the Drury Lane parking lot. So there are two parking lots for Rollins Savanna. This is the second one, the one that's on the north side. Be aware that if you were to continue down this way, that is the Millennium Trail. So if you were to follow this and continue to head west, you would basically make yourself all the way very near Round Lake High School. And the Millennium Trail continues through Fourth Lake Forest Preserve, which is basically this area right up here. But at this point, we're just gonna close up this loop here, check out the boardwalk, and then make our way back to the car. All right, so as you saw, I pulled into Sunrise Park here after hopping on that side path. They did have a porta potty down there, and they had a sheltered picnic area. They also had a playground over there. Over this way, where I would normally find tennis courts, I've been finding a lot of pickleball courts instead. I don't know if people gave up on tennis, but a lot of the places I normally see people playing tennis, they're all playing pickleball now. We've made it to the Discovery Trail, which is that way down here. If you look at it on the map, it says boardwalk area that goes this way and then just meets up with the trail close to the parking lot where we started. According to the sign, it's closed due to high water. I'm just gonna ride down there to see what that looks like. Well, we definitely found the high water. It is definitely covering the trail. So I wonder how often this area right here floods, because the boardwalk starts there and that obviously raises things up. I wonder why they didn't just start the boardwalk here if this area tends to flood. But I'm definitely not going to proceed any further. It looks like the further you go, the deeper it gets. And I have no idea what the conditions of the boardwalk will be. And it is in fact closed. So I will hit it from the other side though, just to see what it looks like on the other side. As you saw, we went past the other side. The sign also there said it was closed. So here's where it continues, and then I think there's a little patch of land, and then I think there's another boardwalk on the other side, if I remember correctly. I have no idea what the condition of any of this is, so I'm not going to ride on it since it's obviously closed. But I will insert footage from the last time I rode on there. It's a cool area worth checking out if it's open. Hopefully the flooding is not too bad and won't last too long. And hopefully they'll open this up because it's a cool area of the forest preserve here. All right, so that does it for Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve. We are back here at the parking lot by the main entrance here. We were able to check out all of the trail except for this boardwalk area here. While I did pass a lot of caution trail damage signs, the damage actually isn't too bad. It actually looks pretty good all the way around. The conditions of the trails are pretty decent and excellent in some spots. Again, one of the things that makes this forest preserve shine is the fact that it connects to the Millennium Trail up here. And if you hop on the Prairie Crossing Trail, you could connect to the other section of the Millennium Trail. The vast majority of the time I'm riding trails here at Rollins Savanna, I'm not starting here. I'm actually starting in Lakewood Forest Preserve because that's closer to me, and then just ride all the way up to Rollins Savanna and then back. Once again, I find lots of people with high-end cameras and high-end lenses here taking pictures. Let me know what you think of the trails in the comments below. If you are familiar with this area and you know of a place I should check out the next time I'm here, definitely let me know. As always, if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. If you are interested in supporting this channel and helping us get to more trails, please consider a super thanks. And that's all I got today from Rollins Savanna Forest Preserve. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.